DraftKings Pick 6, College Football Friday. Let's go. Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Craig Ben, aka CashKeg, back with another DraftKings Pick 6 video. Thank you for DraftKings for sponsoring this video. I'm going to give you 3 picks. And if you don't have that DraftKings Pick 6 app, make sure you download it. Use that promo code CashKeg, and the new Pick 6 customers play $5, get $50, and Pick 6 credits guaranteed. It is that easy. I'm going to give you 3 picks that I like for Friday, college football, September 20th. Let's dive in. Let's get after it. All right, DraftKings Pick 6 desktop is up here. We are going to talk about 3 plays that we do like for this Friday college football set of games. The 2 that we're going to focus on here, Stanford and Syracuse. Syracuse has been a lot of fun to watch. If you haven't watched them, if you think they're run heavy, they are not anymore. And then Illinois and Nebraska should be a good one. Nebraska's turned that team around a ton, and they look really good this year. So that's what we're going to focus on here on Friday. First play pick we're going to go after. We're going to go after Kyle McCord here. This projection feels a little low for me still. 298.5 passing yards. He's cleared this easily the first 2 games. Against Ohio, put up 354. 381 against Georgia Tech. Again, they are at home again. 3rd game in a row at home. Continues to sling the ball around, which you love to see. They're at a 60% pass rate so far, and you just love to see that. For first game they were at 59%. And second game, they were at 60%. So at that 60% mark, they are not a run-first team like they used to be in the past. So Kyle McCord, this projection at 298.5, it just feels too low. This thing should be over 300. So we're going to like that as our first play. Now, a little correlation here with the receivers. There's 2 of them that I think are squarely in play. His number 1 target has been Gadsden. Just an absolute stud tight end that we'll probably see on Sundays here shortly. But the other guy we're going to look at, I think that with the projection being a little bit lower, is we're going to look at Trevor Pena. 61.5 feels a little light as that projection. We want to go more than that 61.5. Gadsden is getting 23.5 target share so far through 2 games. But Pena's right there at 14 targets, 7 each game, at a 16.5% target share, caught 6 of the 7 balls each game that have been thrown to him. And I think it's a great correlation to pair up one of Pena or Gadsden with, Kyle McCord. But I'm going to go Pena. I think that's just having the little bit lower of a, projection for him. We can get after that. If you want access and you are a first-time depositor at DraftKings Pick 6, you can get a free month of our Elite package where we have tools for DraftKings Pick 6 as well, for college football, for NFL, WNBA, MLB, NBA with it coming up, NFL, just a little bit of everything, and you get access to that. So just head on over to dailysports.com, check us out, and click on that free offer and follow instructions and get that as well when you sign up. So the third pick we're going to talk about here, I'm going to go over to this Illinois and Nebraska game. Now, I think Nebraska being at home, I grew up an Illini fan, unfortunately, and it's been a long time since we've had a really, really good football team, and I think they're going to struggle here at Nebraska. But with that, I do believe that they're going to be behind and throwing the ball a ton. So right here, we're going to go Zachary Franklin. As we see these last 2 weeks with him, they should be playing from behind here, and 60 or 51.5 reception yards feels a little too low here. I know that they want to run the ball, but I think they're going to get behind in this game, and they're going to have to throw it. And as you can tell, the last 2 games against Kansas in a close game, he had 99 reception yards in that game, where he had 10 targets, caught 9 balls, and then going, a closer game than it should have been. Central Michigan had 8 targets, caught 5 balls for 66 yards. So in this, where I expect Nebraska to come out, maybe get 2 touchdowns on the board ahead of them, that will have to play from behind. And so Franklin should be a centerpiece in trying to play catch up here at the wide receiver position. And 51.5 reception yards just feels a little bit too light. So we want to go more than the 51.5 reception yards for him. So that's what we're kind of looking at here. Again, we had Zakhari Franklin, more than 51.5 reception yards. Then we also had Pena, more than 61.5 reception yards. And then we also had passing yards as a recap for Kyle McCord, 298.5 passing yards. We're going to go more than all three of those. So with that, I appreciate each and every one of you. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel on your way out, and I'll see you guys on the flip side. Deuces.